I am Yvan Bertou. I work here for the French consulate, or the cultural services at the French consulate here in San Francisco.
Just one second. 咁呢位咧就係法國嘅文化參贊，咁佢今次咧係特登介紹陳江雄過嚟我哋嘅中華文化中心。
And very briefly, I would like to express our gratitude to the Chinese Culture Center for inviting Chen today. Chen, which maybe some of you know, is a French illustrator who graduated. Well, let's say that he graduated from Beaux-Arts in Beijing and ever since worked in Paris. He's got, I think, there are two interesting aspects. He's on the one hand an illustrator, and this is what he will be talking about today, his work as an illustrator. But on the other hand, he's also an amazing painter, and this is something, I'm not sure we will touch upon that today, but I mean, it's up to him and to you to find out.
Okay, pause. 咁陳江雄先生咧，咁佢係唔單止淨係做過水墨畫，咁同埋咧就佢係好有名，係做呢一個插畫同埋書入邊嘅繪畫。咁我哋今日咧就會睇到佢呢兩種嘅作品，同埋我哋嘅畫廊咧，亦都係好趕時間咁樣攞到佢嗰個出版社帶嚟嘅書籍。咁陣間咧，我哋都會攞出嚟俾大家睇嘅。
And now, please let me introduce Han Ru, who is one of the best specialists in contemporary art. He works here for the San Francisco Art Institute. When did you? How long have you been?
3 years.
3 years.
Okay. Pause. 咁呢位咧就係侯漢儒先生，咁佢咧都係嚟自中國同埋法國，咁佢係嚟到呢度嘅舊金山藝術學院，已經係教咗3年書㗎啦。咁佢咧就係呢一個國際好著名嘅策展人，同埋當代藝術嘅一個推手。
So we decided to do this talk in English first, and then we have this translation
in Cantonese.
So thanks again, Han Ru. I will let you now introduce Chen. See what you have to say.
I don't have much to say. Thanks, Yvonne, and especially I would like to thank Abby, because she's the one who actually has been the most active and dynamic, not only welcoming exceptional artists like Chen Jiang that actually be having friends for, I don't know, we were in school together like 25 years ago or something in China, and since that we both moved to Paris, but by chance we didn't really get a chance to meet each other for the last, I don't know,
last 15 years.
15 years or something.
Pause.
But from
咁侯漢儒先生咧就話佢同陳江雄咧其實已經識咗係25年㗎啦，但係咧就佢哋後尾都一齊移民咗去法國，但係過去嘅15年咧佢哋係其實都冇咩聯繫，各自忙緊各自嘅嘢。
同埋我好希望首先要多謝Abby， 因為Abby唔單止係好積極嚟組織呢一場講演，最重要一樣嘢咧就係佢幫舊金山嘅呢個華人社區帶嚟咗好多好新嘅即係可以講unexpectable 嘅嘢可以喺度發生，所以我覺得 Abby 呢個 energy 同埋呢個 Chinese Culture Center 係真係非常之特別，同埋對華人社區嘅貢獻係好大。
Thank you very much.
A few words in Cantonese.
So Ho Han Ru himself is quadlingual in Chinese, Mandarin, in Chinese Cantonese, English, and French. So very talented. Okay.
So now I just want to say one word about Chen Jiang, because actually I haven't seen him for a long time, but in the meantime I have to say really his artist career has been taking off, at a really international level, and also happening in a very interesting kind of way that keeping touch with the popular imagination and also for children. which is incredibly interesting for an artist who has received one of the most important educations in China and also has been making his career all around the world, still staying in touch with the society in such a way, I think is extremely emotional. 先生咧佢咁多年嚟做喺國際上做咗咁好咁大嘅成就，但係有一樣好重要咧，就係佢仲係同我哋呢個社區同埋特別係普通人同埋特別係小朋友呢個世界有好多聯絡，所以佢嘅作品咧都好多係為呢個小朋友去製作嘅。呢樣嘢係我對我嚟講係好令人感動。
Okay. Chen. So please welcome Chen Jiang.
Hello everyone. I'm very happy to be here today because it's a it's kind of a very special moment because I feel very privileged every time when I travel to meet publics and also to go to schools and through my painting, all my books, and it's even more moving is that it's the French who brought me here, which is I think give really a very interesting dimension, because I've been living in France for 22 years, and that's half of my life. So I'm kind of also French citizen, which I really love about France is that they have this really enthusiasm about culture and to promote, not only to promote French culture, it's also to promote culture from all over the world, which that's the case why I'm here today, because Ivan was very enthusiastic about to bring me over to the Asian Culture Center, and then so that is for me is very touching, and then that means to give the Chinese culture to another dimension, which to get into the world. And you want me to have a pose?
Yes, I want. 咁啊，陳光雄先生咧，咁佢就講佢每一次咧係要做呢啲公共嘅演講嗰陣時，佢都係好感動，係可以見到呢一個大眾。但係同時咧，佢亦都好多謝呢一個法國嘅文化參贊。咁佢自己咧就已經係加入咗法國籍，咁佢亦都喺法國咧係住咗22年。但係咧佢非常之感動嘅咧就係法國嗰個文化嘅氛圍咧係可以令到佢咧唔單止係推廣好熱切咁樣推廣法國嘅文化，同埋咧係好熱心咁樣推廣其他國家嘅文化，所以佢覺得好感動。
Yeah, and so that's why I would like to really thank Ivan for this idea, and because this idea that means a lot of things behind. It's not just bring me over to the Chinese Culture Center, and because there's a lot of idea behind this idea. So also, of course, I would like to thank Hanru. He was a very talented student when he was in the school, and so already. Because we were not in the same department, he was in art history department also. In the 80s, a lot of students from the art history department, they are kind of avant-garde because most of them speak English and they have a lot of connection to the West, about philosophy, about reading the Western books. So they have much more avant-garde idea than what the other students were painting, just technically. Very, very hard-working students. So that's why I really remember that moment in our school. It was a very great time. And now it's all gone. It's not the same anymore because we were in the 80s. We were really enthusiastic about idea of art, about really art. Nobody selling pictures. The painters, the students, we just loving to draw, to paint Nobody think make a career to be an artist and to selling pictures, making exhibitions. And also the people who doing art critic and searching for the history art, they're also in a very pure way to really talk about art. So that moment in the 80s in art school in 中央美术学院, I really miss that time. It was really great time in the camp. You know, we eat in the same place, we go shower, and yes, really great. And even the building, and now it's all gone. So that's yeah.
OK，so 咁陳光雄先生咧就喺度講，佢其實非常之懷念佢哋當年喺中央美術學院，即係同阿侯漢瑜佢哋一齊讀書嗰陣時，80年代咧係嗰個藝術咧係非常之蓬勃嘅時候，而且嗰陣時佢哋對於藝術嗰個理念咧係同今日呢個物質法嘅呢一個理念係唔同嘅。嗰陣時佢哋係好有激情、好有理想咁樣去創作。咁當然嗰種氣氛依家已經係完全都冇晒啦，所以佢係非常之感慨啦。And I want to remind you on the time. We want to see your work, and we want to see your demonstration.
Okay, so of course, I would like to thank for the Asian Center and to give me
Chinese Culture Center.
Chinese Culture Center.
Yes.
And so thank you to be here because Saturday, you know. And okay, so what I'm going to show you, well, we don't have lots of time. What I'm going to maybe I can show one of my children's book.
Okay.
And then telling you this little story, and like I tell the story to the kids, and because those books are for children. So and then maybe I show you some my free artwork, my paintings.
Great.
And then I just to make showing.
Sure.
But this horse is special magic horse, so he doesn't need to eat, he doesn't need to rest, he just run, and then very far and very fast. So the warrior is very, very proud. And then, of course, they went to war, and then the horse never failed. So was victory to victory. So the warrior was very, very, very happy. And then one day, the horse just started crying because he felt very, very sad. Let's say that so many horses have been killed and dead people. So he just had the idea that's crossing in his mind. So the horse just left the warrior to just run away. Nobody can stop him, and nobody knows where he wants to go. Disappear. So the warrior just looked for him around the day after day. He cannot find the horse, so he decided to went back to visit the painter Hangan to ask me where is his horse. So, and in the studio of Hangan said, yes, I know, because a few days ago I painted a picture with 5 horses. Now there is 6. So he just decided to go back to the picture and stay with his friend forever. So that's the one book is called this Magic Horse of Hangan. 了。Normally I do this for children. 明年是正好是虎年啊，那太好了。